Greetings, fellow history nerds, and welcome to the channel. It's Smiles back. Well, last time we ended up having a bit of a very informative shitpost, and of course, people didn't exactly like that. I got really no idea why. I mean, I was crapping all over cancel culture, but can't exactly win all of them, and I bet that person probably has nothing better to do, so that, But instead of having to go worry about that, let's go and have some fun with our favorite crappy review series. This time, I'm reviewing a mod completely blind. Wait, no, I already did that before. Oh, crap. But it is the first time I did it with multiple mods at once. And believe me, I don't think these mods are supposed to mesh, so this might be a bit of a wild experience for me and for you. And yes, all of them are political. Every single one of them. So if you are not the kind of person that likes politics and video games, well, I'm sorry, bro. It's just part of real life. Cope with it. Here's a complete mod list of everything we're gonna be having today. Okay, now the video actually starts here, believe it or not. We got so many cool, new, interesting traits, especially since, yeah, we got new traits. These are intentionally designed to go screw with your colony progression, so yeah, if you happen to really have that kind of setting in mind, I don't think you're actually going to be having that much of a good time. You see, because religion is involved in this mod, and so is politics. And believe me, in the real world, people get ballistic when I end up doing this stuff already, so imagine an entire RimWorld colony with the same logic. Yes! That's exactly what we're going to be going for today. For example, we got Christian faith, monarchism, we got... Basically, they're all different traits that intentionally screw over their chances of being friends. Unless they're the same, then yay! Just gonna point that out right now. Of course, psychology mod is here. So if I end up missing something, it's completely understandable. Let's see if I can go find in one of the, no, unfortunately not, but we do have socialism. Yeah, that's been pretty fun. If you want to go make a colony where everyone manages to get along, no matter their different types of religions, races, or whatever, yeah, you can go totally do that. And that is the greatest thing for the planet-side politics mod. That's literally all it does in the tin. Other than a few things, but we'll get to those later. But what you want to go look at is the psychology mods thing over here. You see, every single pawn is unique. They all have different traits, different extremes, and different conversational types. So you never end up getting the same exact pawn. Just extra good, and people start behaving more realistically when it comes to certain things. Yeah, there's no bad thing about this, huh? And there's actually a few good mods, like being outdoorsy. I mean, a few good extra traits, like being outdoorsy, or perhaps liking the rain and stuff. That's absolutely great. So, if you happen to, really not like how people don't appreciate the outdoors, now you get colonists that completely do that one thing. Anyway, I think it's about time we end up getting to the, review, because, we got a whole other mod we can't see in this panel, and we also have a certain special guest. And immediately we got a change. Matching outfits gives a pretty bad debuff. So, if you end up having these people all having in the same outfit, it's like, oh no. So, yeah, they feel like spoiled teenagers, I guess. Yeah. I personally wouldn't care. I mean, you know how men work. We always try and imitate each other every chance we get. Okay. So, let me go, and hold on a moment. What was I gonna do again? Okay, we managed to go figure out what we were going to plan to do. We got the writing desk right here, added by Side Politics mod, which there's actually research for, believe it or not. Awesome, isn't it? Anyway, you can go and look at all these different things. You can go and make all the different types of, government types, as well as things. So if you want your colony to be all, united, you absolutely can now. Isn't that great? And I'll show you the effects of how exactly things are going. Moderate religious differences. Yeah, basically like that. You'll see a bunch of negatives because, different ideologies and different things, and they got a thing of crashing together. So, yeah. Turns out your colonists are gonna begin to really hate each other. And the social fights are gonna become a lot more common with this mod activated. So, I guess that's the end of the Let's Fight Politics mod, unless... Okay, I'll give you an example. So... I'll go and, I'll get this one on democracy. And have this guy read it. It won't, if the pawn is stupid, they'll end up believing it a lot more. On the smart, you get the idea. See, look, it already changed its mind. Alright, and that is it. Wow, I already got one done already. Now, for the psychology mod. Psychology mod is a mod that definitely does things a bit differently. Indeed. For example, if I end up building a little bit of a dining area right here, I can actually go make it a mayor's office by carefully building. And yes, you get to go see me build live! I'm not gonna show up anywhere, but okay. Yeah, you can make a mayor's office by doing exactly that. But please actually put a door here. I'm just doing this as an example. Put a door here. And once I fire a certain event called election, you'll be able to see who's a candidate and what exactly their viewpoints are. Which is actually quite interesting, because, these votes can actually be legitimately interesting and very compelling in the case of this mod. It also adds a bunch of new mental breaks as well. I can probably go and give one of them to somebody. I think. Wild Decree? Bedroom Tantrum? Paranoia? I'll give one of Paranoia. Hello? Can I please? Can I mental break? Mental break? Can I? Fine, I'll give them blood lots. Guess not. Yeah, that's what you get when you cheat. Gosh. It looks like I can't show you all the cool stuff. But either way, it goes into a really interesting phenomenon. Like, for example, you got people crazily chanting things like, oh, everything's gonna end up being destroyed, and that kind of stuff. So it's a whole bunch of cool things, cool new, different things. Indeed. I'll also show you what exactly you can go and do. Because, you can actually treat people with illnesses now. It's extra cool, and I really appreciate that you can do that now. Oh, like, if you want someone to get off of drugs, you can just do that. If you want to go make sure someone does end up being paralytic of beige for a bit, you can do that as well. If I can find it, I don't have anything, so, yeah, just take my word on this one. It's quite cool. Unbelievably cool. Yeah, and finally, we got the newer mod. Well, other than, obviously, the Empire mod just chilling right here. Yes, I know, some people might actually want to go combine all these mods together, and I really suggest we don't do that, but, hey. Now, you can go see who is, now, this mod lets you go, the mayor will be elected in 3 days. So what if I go in forward time? Don't worry, I'm just as, lots as you are. Increment of time, 1 day. Increment of time, 1 day. And increment of time, 1 day. Choosing a new mayor. Let's see. New mayor. Enter the new rivals before votes. Vox Populi, Vox Day. The focus skill is social. Because Antonia, its skill is social. Yeah, that's quite interesting. So yeah, you get mayors based on what exactly you're good at, and the election will be in 30 days. The governance quality indicates at this point, and the governance target is this. I think there's like a new job. Yeah, rule the nation, basically. Let's see what they do. Like, how you... Okay. I know, I'm doing this completely blind, and... I'm sure you find this cringe, but... Hey! You gotta go figure out something. Either way, let's go and show a bit more of this mod. There are many decisions you can go do, like lot succession, the lead shall be considered not very democratic. Ooh. Wait, this fits me even in half of the mod? That's cool! Oh, that's... Yeah, seniority. Pretty authoritarian. Interesting. Port. 5, 4... Oh, yeah, so they'll automatically support a bunch of people. Oh. So if you really want to be all different with these kinds of things, you can do that. You can go make it like an authoritarian dictatorship. Quantum long term. Let's get this off to 1 year. Immediately impeach the leader. Cool. You got democratic reforms, actually. Main term. Consent of the governed. Okay. Move regime towards democracy. Active happiness for all. It's cool. I like it. Authoritarian stability doctrine. Grants half. Charge government. Much lower. Oh, cool. Make law. Active leader. I don't know. He or she will improve. Oh. At least 10% authoritarian. Okay. I understand. Cult of personality. You got state of emergency? Oh, this is actually kind of cool. So if you end up feeling like you have to, you do that. That's a cool mod. Very cool. I like it. Anyway, yeah, I think that's about it for the mod. All the mods. Turned out, it really was that simple. Good thing whoever defined the vote ended up doing all three of them, because I would be all bummed out. So you can go have all four of them if you really wanted. But then you'd have like 2 mayors, and that would be weird. So I kind of suggest you go and like choose between whether or not if you want psychology or if you want democracy. And my favorite is personally psychology. You know, me and, focusing on people's feelings.